Welcome to part 2 of Zelda Randomized. I probably should just mute this and, like, even mute my voice, because someone's gonna copyright claim that one day. Vinny, can you pause? Still got 8 hours to go on your Elden Ring video. I am now competing with my Elden Ring video. Listen, just, you know, if you ever want to watch 9.5 hours, it's there. If not, then, you know, you just watch it like 10 minutes a day for the next 5 years. Rupee. R-U-P-Y? Rupee. Anyway, welcome back to this. The randomizer was a little unkind to me, but what was worse was my memory. I did not know which dungeons I was going into, that I hadn't done anything. I was just, like, all over the place in regards to, completely just failing. But anyway, here's where we're at right now. So I need 2 more pieces of the Triforce, because the last one is optional. And this is where I ended off last time. Hope everyone's doing okay. Thank you for stopping by from my, once in a while, 3 times a week streams or so. Are the scan lines real? They're as real as you want them to be. So, let's find out where this Dungon is. I think I know where it is. Are you real? People sometimes treat me like a fictional character. I don't even know anymore. They need to save the stream from being copyrighted, stop the stream, delete the VOD, and come back. Oh, I'm not gonna do that. I just played a video game song. I'm not gonna live in fear of playing video game music. I already live in fear of playing anything that's slightly copyright. Listen, you know, I'm just playing remixes of music and telling people to go listen to it. At some point, I can live in fear of video game music. That day is not today. And even so, like, I think if someone clips it, it's already in the ether. I don't know how it works, but it's very confusing, and Twitch tried to make it a little bit better for creators, but I still don't know what they're doing or how it works. So I'm just, you know, skating along. I mentioned my memory was bad. Well, there's a song I've been listening to that I wanted to open with. I was, like, so tempted, like, just fuck it. And I decided not to. It's called Memories Fade. By, I didn't tempt fate, but it's called Memories Fade. It's by Tears for Fears. It's from their first album, which I'm at the point now where I'm thinking I may like their first album better than Songs from the Big Chair, which is their second. So good. Not every song on it, like, is amazing, but I think I like more than I do on the Big Chair album. Someone said Tears for Fears is my favorite all-time band. They're great. They are great. So, I mean, that's the thing I've been listening to. That, Billy Bragg. I've been listening to, the Black Keys again. And, Peter Gabriel. I mentioned this already previously, but someone said Gorillaz have got my top spot. Oh, they're equally amazing in different ways. Heidi Ho? Oh god, don't get me started on the Heidi Ho song. Do you listen to any power metal? No, I really don't. I don't go out of my way to listen to it, but if it's on, if I'm at a bar, if I'm at a place and there's like heavy metal, I can listen and enjoy it. It's just not what I go to for the enjoyment. That's Joel. Joel likes that stuff a lot more than I do, and I respect his opinions and tastes, but, like, power metal is just not for me. I don't know why. It's hard to know why you like the things you like. But anyway, I've also been listening to Stephen Malkmus, the dude from Pavement, his solo stuff. Actually really great. Granky and the Seven Thumbs is pretty good. Yeah, who was that now? It was at Thin Glizzy, Jeff? Oh, I don't think the viewers know about Thin Glizzy yet, because the video hasn't arrived. Now, which song did Hoobastank do? They did, Hoobastank did that super cool song, right? If I go crazy, then will you still call me Hoobastank? Glizzy Gladiator. Oh, I can't wait. Apathy. Vinny, tell us about your cool indie game, The Jar. I already did. A viewer, is apparently working on a proof of concept for it. Will you ever visit Sweden now that Joel visited New York? I'm not a big traveler. I wouldn't just go to Sweden. I have like 4 or 5 different places on my travel abroad list that I go to first. No offense to Joel, he's a lovely chap, and I'm sure he would show me some fun stuff in Sweden, but I have to come through Brazil first. The rooms are randomized. No, I want to go to Germany, I want to go to England, maybe Australia, Ireland. Those are, I mean, is it gonna happen? I don't fucking know. But just some places that I thought would be fun to visit. Japan would be great. New Zealand is pretty high on my list, just because I'd love to... listen, I hate to say it, Lord of the Rings tour. Sorry. Not Wellington to see the vampires. Oh, this rando got weird. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's fine. Ancestral lands of Italia. Oh, yeah, Italy? Sure. Yeah, okay. Vinny, are you gonna play Tunic? Depending on how long this takes, there's a chance I will play Tunic. We're gonna see if I'm feeling up to it after this. I haven't played it yet. But they sent me a key for it. I applied because the game looked awesome. I said, you know what, let me see if I can get a key first, otherwise I'm just gonna buy it, because it looks cool. That's kind of my MO with video games, being Mr. Content Creator Man that I am, is I will apply. If they show interest in me as a creator, then I cover the game. And if not, I'll just buy it anyway. Unless the game is really, like, questionable. Like a questionable glizzy. Because then, you know, sometimes there's a game that looks okay. Like Dying Light 2, I never would have bought if they didn't send me a key for it. Vinny, Mike mentioned you were trying to invite Joel to a naked theater play a night before he was leaving. Nothing about the theater play was naked. I love that my friends have to keep describing things in the worst way possible. Technically not a lie, by the way, but described in the worst way possible, to the point where now I have to explain myself. there's a blood orgy, but it's not a full blood orgy. Like, first of all, viewers can't participate. It's all a noir retelling of Macbeth. Okay? And they play strobe light. They have strobe lights. They tell you not to enter. It's the Sleep No More thing I've talked about on stream like a dozen times. Where you go into this hotel, you wear eyes wide shut masks, and you watch people have a blood orgy. Oh wait, that sounds weird, doesn't it? Well, alright, so, okay, let me describe this one more time. Properly. You wear the Sleep No More mask, it looks like an Eyes Wide Shut mask, and you walk around this hotel. I call it a real-life walking simulator, like the Sunday stream games I play. You watch performers on an hour-long loop perform a noir retelling of Macbeth. You can follow the performers around and watch them perform. You can stay in one place. You can just examine the sets. They're very detailed and they tell some of the story. Even though it's noir Macbeth, there's plenty of original content and ideas throughout the whole thing. You're not allowed to speak. None of the people are allowed to speak. In fact, the only people not wearing the face masks are the performers, so that's how you know who they are. It's like 5 floors, I think, and there's a secret floor, and you don't get to have sex. There's no sex. There's no touching. If you touch a performer, you get removed. No sex. So, it's not a cult. It's not sex. You can Google it. You can look it up. It's the McKittrick Hotel in Chelsea. It is a real thing, and it's one of the coolest things I've ever done, to the point where I've explained this like a dozen times. But I feel like it's important you know that it's not a naked sex play. I saw a little... There was dong. In one scene, I saw dong. Yeah, there was a little dong. But you don't worry about it, because you don't often see it. I remember, the last time I went, before the world made things difficult to go to, there are... I don't know how they're doing it now, because everyone has to wear, you know, the face mask and the eyes wide shut thing. But last time I went, I got a one-on-one. Now that may sound like something that you would do at a strip club. No, this is art, it's performance. There's a water tower. And the matron is the name of the character. Came out of... No, it's not sex. And the performers would do one-on-ones where they would do like a little scene with you, the viewer. Again, if you touch them, you get fucking kicked out. You can't speak, you can't... You have to just watch. And they would do like little one-on-one scenes so people would want to keep coming back. So that way, they keep making money. They even have a secret 5th floor. So, last time I went, the matron character opens up her water tower, and I'm like, I'm there, because I was watching. I was like, what the fuck is this? You know? I may have had a drink, and I got invited into the water tower, and she fed me tea from a spoon, and delivered some cryptic shit about, like, dead parents and other really heavy topics, and I'm like, bro. And then, she started saying some other weird cryptic shit, and then a bell rang 3 times, because there's a loop. That's how the performers know what they're doing, is there's like a soundtrack played through all the floors. And, then she kissed me on the cheek and let me out of the water tower. And that was the scene. But the thing is, she does that to, like, that scene, there's no kissing on the cheek anymore. I'm almost guaranteeing that's not a thing. But that's the one-on-one I got, the only time I got one. It's not a cult. It's not a cult. It's not sex. But, yeah, so she would do that. Like, basically, if you stand by that water tower and there's 3 people, she would walk out at a certain time when the music is exactly in the right spot for her loop. She grabs someone at random by the arm, brings them in, and then she will, you know, do the scene. So other performers, when you're following them, say after they do a big scene and tell some of the story, sometimes what will happen is they will, you know, grab one person who's watching by the arm, not sex, by the way, and take them into a private room and do another scene. This stuff is so, like, important to people and so crazy that on the subreddit, people will be like, yo, what scene did you get? There's a whole wiki devoted to every possible piece of information that the story has. And people trying to piece together all these private scenes. Maybe they only do one of those scenes like a month. You know, it's that rare. So, yeah, that's Sleep No More. It's the coolest thing ever, and I keep telling people about it. I wanted to take Joel and Mike to it, but the truth is, it would have been weird and we wouldn't have really had a chance to hang out, because when you're all wearing masks, you just get lost. You can't really do much with your friends. You have to just, like, go walk around and explore on your own. So, yeah, so that's what it was. It's not, in fact, a real blood orgy. But it was, I've gone twice, and it was the coolest thing I've ever done in New York City in regards to, like, theater or an interactive experience. It's not an escape room. It may sound like that, but you can go into a room, there's like an apothecary's room, and the level of detail on the set is so intricate. You can stay in there for like an hour just examining, not sex by the way, examining every piece of equipment, and you can just kind of chill, and you can read notes that are in there, and just kind of like piece together more of the story. There are people that run down the hallways chasing like a performer because they want to see that performer's entire hour-long loop. So there are times where I was walking around and I saw like one particular performer with like 4 hangers on, just like running up and down the steps. Now these performers are definitely very physical because they have to work for like 3-4 hours a night, going up and down steps, doing scenes. And so some of the patrons decide they want to follow these performers and catch their entire loop. Not sex. So some people, what they do is they will follow the performers, other people will just stay in one room. Yes, there is a blood orgy room. No, you don't get to participate, and no, it's not real sex. None of it is sex. And that's Sleep No More. I swear to God, if the people from Sleep No More call me and they're like, excuse me, what are you trying to say about our performances? Because people are very confused, and they're showing up with, like, strap-ons and, like, lube. It's also pretty sad. There's, a scene that I watched that made me really sad. The acting was very good. They usually act with almost no words, as another aside. It's usually just kind of, expression. There's sometimes dialogue, but it's... in my experience, there wasn't a whole lot. They've got a new one? Oh. It looks like they're doing a new grade A artsy bullshit thing. Even if you're not into artsy bullshit and you don't want to try to decipher the story, the fucking mood of this place, the atmosphere, is like bar none. Just being able to walk around and explore these weird indoor graveyards with strange lighting and mist, and hearing weird noises in, like, HD quality being piped through, it feels like a Sunday stream game I've played. Which is why I went twice. Imagine the smell. No smell. Very good filtration system. Oh my god. Oh, fuck this room. Fuck this room. Vinny, when I went to Sleep No More, I was on the operating room alone, and 2 nurses got on the table and started contorting and twitching without words, and it legit gave me a panic attack. So Silent Hill is what you witnessed. Yeah, I didn't see that. That was not anywhere near my experience. I'll tell you one more, in case you haven't heard this story already 3 or 4 times. I'll tell you one more. I had heard rumors about a secret 5th floor, or 4th, I forget which one. There might be, like, 2 secret floors. And people usually are kind of vague about what's up there. So, the last time I went, you start at a bar. I don't know if they do this anymore, but you start at like a 40s bar, alright? And everyone's playing the part. They're all 40s. And, then you go into a room with a bunch of other people. They kind of send people in waves. Then you go into a big elevator, and they go to like the 3rd floor and drop you off. Okay, so the second time I went, the dude who was controlling the elevator, who had a very nice mustache, by the way, went up to the 5th floor, let one person out. The person seemed confused. He was the person closest to the door. He said, "Right this way." The person walks out to the 5th floor, and then he closes the elevator door behind him. And so that person is just gone forever now. So yeah, that one person got to experience the secret 5th floor, and none of the rest of us did. Did you ever see them? Again, everyone's wearing a mask, so you don't know who anyone is. It's just a bunch of people walking around and, you know, experiencing whatever they want, or just sitting, because they've went up and down stairs for the past 2 hours. No, there's actually a genuine secret floor. It's described as such by patrons of this production. So it's not like a room for actors to get ready. It is, genuinely, like, just kind of one of those random things that occurs to some people. No, Eyes Wide Shut does not happen up there. They were shut for 2 years. For obvious reasons. But they are operating again. I think they've changed some stuff, and they've hired new performers. And, no, not sex reasons. None of it was that. And, what else? I bet you'd like to have more bombs. You know what? Yeah, sure. God damn it. God damn it. Is the new Mario Kart 8 DLC worth it? I thought that was gonna be the video that got uploaded today, but instead you got another 9 hours of Elden Ring. Either way, no problem. It's these videos are for your consumption whenever. But Mario Kart 8, I did play it with my mods and Liam Triforce, and I'm gonna say right now, I'm not impressed with the quality of the tracks. They're fine. They're mostly good. Some are better than others. And, I'm looking forward to the next couple packs, because I'm wondering if it's gonna get better. The first one, Paris is good. I like the Ninja Highway. Either too short or too, like, bland is my complaints. Oh, thank God this worked. I was about to say, did this dungeon generate poorly? Yeah, none of them have anti-grav, which is fine if the tracks were, like, really unique. And they're just okay. Some of the old tracks, like Coconut Mall, ended up not being as good as I remember. It's fine. The Toad Highway one, or Toad Circuit, is very simple. Yeah. It's just kind of... it's okay. Some of the music is good. So it might not be worth it yet, but I think it will be, because there's a lot more tracks on the horizon. I feel like this first pack, though, maybe they forgot how to make Mario Kart courses, because they even look worse than the ones that were released on the Wii U 8 years ago. Some of them are ported directly from Tor, but the Ninja Highway one is totally new. And then you have the, you know, the remakes of the older ones, which look okay, but not amazing. Chat, quick question for anyone who might know. Is there an item in Dungeon 7? Ninja was also in Tor? It's a bug. Ninja is from Tor. Are you sure? It's labeled correctly on the website. Oh, okay. Chat, have I... There's gotta be an item in here, right? There's no... I didn't get the compass. Top left room. I've been in there. Did you finish Season 3 of Saul? I'm almost done with Season 4. Here's the episode I'm up to without spoiling anything. Germans in a strip club. And a character saying, "Can we do it again?" Also not sex. It's a strip club. Why would there be? Vinny, the map looks like a pog face. Oh, yeah, I guess it kinda does. Pretty sure I tried just about everywhere. There should have been, even the compass, I don't think tells you where the item room is specifically. Just make sure... No. I need more hearts. And what item am I missing? I'm missing the magic book and the wand. So... I definitely need to be in these dungeons to find their items. In fact, I'm probably gonna go to the dungeon I don't need to go to, just to get the items. Yeah, we've been here already. Vinny, you can see the hallway top left on the head. Okay. I remember when I was a kid, I'm sure I've said this, but the old man says the secret is at the tip of the nose. And my cousin and I had no idea what that meant, even though it was very clearly, you know, a face in the map. And we struggled for a while to, like, figure out, oh, you have to bomb something in that room. Got it. Yeah, no. No items here. I don't know. People ask if it's the club cousin just to, get an answer. Just to get a response, because they know I'm gonna say never the club cousin. Maybe the boss is... well, no, I killed the boss already. I just need to get to the item room. I don't know. Get to the eye room? Oh, I did. Been to... now I've been to every room. I just thought maybe I missed something. Alright, I'm leaving. Are there any items you don't have necessary for progression? Not that I'm aware of. I think I have all the progression items. Do you need the book and the wand? Or are those just, like, for fun? For shits and giggles? I guess no. I wouldn't mind, however, another heart. So that way I can, like, get the good sword. Alright, well, never mind. Did you ever go down the stairs? Isn't that where the candle should be? Yeah, I went down those stairs. Alright, never mind, we leave. Fuck it. If I need to come back, I come back. Try bombing into the mouth. Well, I don't have any bombs. There might be... if anyone finds a map of that dungeon... if there's another secret room I'm missing, please let me know. You have to hit the wall 50 times. Why is it like this? But why is it like this? Here we go. Probably not gonna be able to get it. Alright. I do have a map of that dungeon. Let me just compare. Real quick. My hut! Did I ever tell you the secret of Yoda's hut? Alright, fine. Someone said, tell me, I don't know. Alright, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. It's his starship. Oh, right, yeah, Yoda's hut was actually Yoda's ship from episode 3. That he just turned into a little hut. It's his, like, his escape vessel. That, and also... That's it. No, that's really all there is. Can you tell us more secrets? Do you want to know the secret of Waluigi's pickle? It's not a pickle. Waluigi's real name? Waluigi's real name is Wario. Wario's real name is Qbert. Correct. You know that David Bowie's real name is David Jones? But in the Monkees band, there was a guy named Davy Jones. So he changed his name to have to a stage name, which would be Bowie. So it's like that. It's like Qbert existed already, so Wario was like, listen. I need a new name! And then Waluigi, his old roommate, was hanging out. But Waluigi's original name was Wario, and now remember, Wario hates Waluigi. Hates him. So he was like, oh, new name! And he took Waluigi's name, and then Waluigi was like, oh, no, I need a new name! And so he invented Waluigi, and then found out later that there was actually a real Luigi. So, like, Waluigi can't do anything right. Waluigi used to shit in, like, a little potty. Until he was, like, 36. Which is, incidentally, my age. And that's a real lore that has nothing to do with me. No, like just a little potty. Like a little plastic one. He was afraid of toilets. It was, there was an incident when he was living in New York. A little rat came out of the toilet and scared him. Back when his name was Wario. So he had to overcome that fear. He also had a fear of electricity. He thought that the electricity was, frying him. And so he, like, got rid of all the electronic devices in his house. He had a brother that was a lawyer, too. Saul Luigi? Come on, you didn't know that? Yeah, him and Wario, became roommates. Sorry, original Wario's name was, whatever I said it was before. And, yeah, they became roommates. And he was... Waluigi, why do you shit in a potty? You know, it was like years of him trying to get him to shit in the toilet. And when he finally did, it was a glorious day. I think he was playing RuneScape, and Wario was like, come on, take a shit! No, I don't want to. One more level. I invented a potty for adults. That's not a camera. And, so that's pretty much, that's the story. That's it. If you don't kill this bit, we're sending you to the 5th fucking floor. I'm kinda curious about what's up there anyway, so... Die, beast! Is what he says. Oh, wow, it's the regular boomerang. It doesn't replace the blue one. It's, croissant. Hey, this is a really good ring. You can just tank damage with this thing. Link is already the Elden Lord. He's the Zeldan Lord. I guess that's it for this dungeon. I got the item. I got a heart. I got the Triforce. Technically, we could go on to the final Stage 9, Terminal 9 dungeon. But I'm not doing that just yet. Level 8 has 2 items. Does it? Wait, does it? Wait a minute. Oh, fuck. The Mega Key and the book. Oh, it's the red ring and the silver arrows. Okay. Well, let me know if this looks like an item room. Also, I didn't do level 6 because I hate whiz robes. So, I have to do dungeon 6 in a bit. Man, with this ring, and this particular tunic, I don't really need to worry about damage. I went from, like, no ring to the best ring. Now, if only the same could be said for the sword. Yeah, this area sucks. Go to the bathroom game was Mafia 3? Oh, I thought it was Max Payne. I Eldened today, and, you're not gonna see it until next time, but I have an amazing new outfit. It is very good. It's not in the 9-hour video that was just posted. Though there was a magnificent outfit in that one, too. Okay, now I have to worry about damage. Wow, could this room suck anymore? All for nothing, and I don't have bombs. So yeah, if there's 2 items in this dungeon, I have to stay here. The 5th floor seems to be becoming a meme. I don't know why people are referencing it so much. That and, in parentheses, no sex. Or it's not sex. Chat, remember, memes have to happen organically. I say, having forced thousands. Let them happen like a plant in the ground. He Thick existed? Yeah, that's true. Werewolves was designed... Again, people want to point to werewolves as a forced meme. You're right. Exactly. That was the point. I wanted to see how it would work, and God, it worked, and that's when I realized... You just say something enough with enough conviction, and you act like... So if we started a word tonight, for example, and any new viewer jumped in off the front page that had never seen my stuff before, and we're all saying this word like we've been saying it for years, that person would probably be like, well, clearly that's a cool meme that I need to know about, so I can tell my friend Tucker about it. Like Gadongo my belongo. Or Glunch. Oh, there's the item. Glunch is already a meme? Yeah, I guess so. Don't make me put Glunch in, Wordle. I end up, like, blowing all my guesses on fake words that are real. Let's all call cool shit Wi-Fi, like, wow, this shit is so Wi-Fi, I can't even... I like that. You know what? And it also works because it's like werewolves. It starts with a W. It sounds like it could be... You know what? It sounds like that could be a stupid meme. But like a TikTok meme. Like, that shit's so Wi-Fi. Spell it W-Y-F-Y? Maybe. I'll leave it up to you, the viewer. You can spell it however you want. I'm not actually planning on doing this, by the way, and I hope you don't either. But the point remains that could actually be a thing that probably would make some people say, hey, wait a minute. Is that Wi-Fi? What's the one bet? There's that one. What other modern slang am I missing? I can't believe I'm doing this. Why am I doing this? Choom? Oh. Yeah. That shit's gonk. Lean? I don't know. I maybe? Is that real? Propane? Is that real? What are the new TikTok memes? I don't even know. Someone's like, propane! I'm like, yeah, I guess so, that's it. That must be it. I swear to God, Einstein must have had a heavy load. Glizzy? Yeah, what's his name? You guys don't know about the original Rodney Dangerfield. Gene Glizzy, or whatever his name was. Amazing, that guy was. Such a good comedian. Ah, yeah, Gino Glizzy. The best. Also, hey, Joel, we're talking about Gino Glizzy. He was like the original Bill Hicks. You know? He influenced Rodney Dangerfield. Shit was so Wi-Fi. Actually, the word glizzy in and of itself is a bit of a meme, because I'd never heard that before, and then suddenly everyone's tossing that around. And I'm like, hot dog. They're like, no, glizzy. I'm like, wiener. No, glizzy. Frankfurter. Glizzy. So that's new. Did someone say meat seeker? Like a heat-seeking, meat-seeking missile? Chat, what was the song from about the penises that had the heat-seeking moisture missile in it? Does anyone remember that? Oh god, no, this was an early internet thing. This is real. You can look it up. I'm sure you'll find it. When I first got onto the internet, like real early on, there was a song that was kind of going around. I think it was on the radio. I don't know who did it, but it was to the tune of We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel. And the name of the song was Pet Names for Genitalia. Pet Names for Genitalia. Yeah. You know the girls think of them and you gotta love them. And it was just like, all these names for, the stuff. New Red Letter Media Picard. Is that the name? Is that like a pet name for genitalia? New RLM Picard? Okay, everybody, listen, we gotta find dungeon number 6, and I don't know where it is. If anyone just got done watching my previous, Zelda Rando, you may know where it is. Vinny, why did you put Ronnie in the jar? You should ask Johnny, and not me. Hey, Jenny. Okay, let me look around a little bit more. Man, where is dungeon number 6? Lumpy, it's in a burnable. What? No, Lumpy is not- I'm not Lumpy. Lumpy is Lumpy. I keep going in here by accident. Let me look on the map here. I'm looking for the dungeon. Are we sure it wasn't at the top of the map? God damn it, I've done it again. Alright, this is a little annoying, but maybe it's in the top. I know one of the dungeons was in, like, there was the top of the map by Death Mountain, by fake rando Death Mountain. Let's see, maybe it's that one. There's also a bombable wall. That was dungeon number 9, Ganon. G-A-N-N-O-N. Ganon. We're gonna find out right now. Vinny, I found the names for genitalia song. You know, that's probably gonna get claimed. Now hang on a minute. It's not claimed on YouTube. So... This is, hang on, Waking Up with the Wolf? Is that like a radio show? Waking Up with the Wolf in the morning.
Mutton dagger, old blind Bob, hanging Johnny, fishing rod, tallywhacker, pocket rocket, one-eyed trouser trout.
Okay, that's enough of that.
Pecker, pee-pee, kidney, this is getting really sick. I'm government, needs for genitalia. You know the girls think of them and you gotta love them.
Can someone find the time frame, the timestamp of heat-seeking moisture missile, so that I can prove that it's real without losing my soul? Waking Up with the Wolf is probably all over the country, but we had it up in Albany. Oh. Maybe this is dungeon number 6? Yes, it is! It is, it is. Okay, good. I mean, this is humor from, like, 27 years ago now. Do the arrows... Am I just missing every time? Yeah, oh well, no, they go through. Is there any better way to kill these lads? It's at 55 seconds, okay.
Wang, wazoo, weenie, whacker, pecker, pee-pee, kidney, cracker, heat, seeking, moisture, missile.
There you go. Maybe that's why I'm fucked up. I heard heat-seeking moisture missile when I was, like, way too young. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna blame Waking Up with the Wolf in the morning for all of the woes that I have in my life. That'll do. That's easy. That's easy. I could just blame a radio station from the 90s. You know what? I'm pretty sure every problem we've had... The 90s seemed to be pretty chill, I don't know. Maybe Wolf in the Morning ruined everything. It's all gone downhill from this song, truthfully. The 90s wasn't chill. Do you think maybe it's just we romanticized when we were young, and it seemed a lot more chill than it was? The 90s seemed angry to me. Yeah, 90s were pretty angry. I mean, the music of the 90s was pretty fucking angry. Now, I don't know, I'd rather have the angry stuff, honestly. But look at Woodstock 99. What a nightmare. What a waking nightmare that was. I mean, even the music I love from the early 90s is, you know, I hold that in, like, high regard and high esteem. That shit was, like, depression, anger, angst, sadness music. And so that's what I write. I mean, we had Doug. He was 90s. When you watch the next Core Keeper video that me and the lads did, you'll see we learned from Jeff the origin of patty mayonnaise. So that, to me, is like, that's stuff that could really only happen in the 90s. Okay, fine. People are like, sweat frogging. No, it's nothing sweat froggy. It's just... Someone was doing a mayonnaise commercial, And he was like, that's it, her name is Patty Mayonnaise. That will be Doug's love interest. And then he found the actress who did the mayonnaise commercial, and she did the voice of the character. Apparently. Apparently that's what happened. And then Gino Glizzy, famous comedian, was like, I'll do Mr. Dink! Bombs do work, but I also need them to fucking progress through the dungeons. God damn it. How are you liking this music? Oh, I'm utterly sick of the dungeon music by now. Yeah, that was pretty good. Judy was working at Sleep No More. She would, wouldn't she? That would be her job. Hey, Judy, what kind of work are you doing in New York? Well, Doug, it's not sex. But I'm gonna be working the blood orgy at Sleep No More. Wow, that's great, Judy! Alright, cool, I just got the Bible. After today's conversation, I'm probably gonna need it. My brothers in Christ, what makes you think you haven't experienced the 5th floor? Bibble. Bibble's a funny word, isn't it? I thought the word Ishka-bibble was the funniest shit in the world when I was a kid. And then I found out there's actually a bar in Philly called Ishka-bibbles. Triforce. So I got the boss, I got the item, I guess I'm done here. Let's hope this is enough for the best sword. If it is, then we can just go straight to Ganon. If it's not, then Lord help us. I don't know where we're gonna find more hearts. We have to go into Ganon's dungeon, and then maybe hopefully find it. I still am missing one item, aren't I? What is the item that— oh, that's the, what the fuck is that item? Oh, the meat. I already used that. The Meat Seeker. The Meat-Seeking Moisture Missile. Excellent.
Eagle stick, love whistle tube steak. Uncle Dick, this is getting really sick. I'm not through, there's one more. Purple helmet warrior.
So it was like the unholy trifecta. There was Arnold's Pizza Shop. Hello, you reached Arnold's Pizza Shop. If you want the pizza with pepperoni and bullets, I fucking kill you. There was that. If you want something crazy like pineapple, I kill you. And then there was the... What was the other one? There was one more thing from the 90s that I remember. It was Donald Duck getting... oral pleasure. Yes, got it. Okay. Yeah, there was, Donald Duck getting a quack job was another, like, radio program, thing that was the funniest shit ever. Donald Duck... Blown Away? No. No, sadly not that.
Oh, slow down. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Who's your daddy?
I think that's about all I can play on Twitch. Also, thank you, person.
Who's your daddy?
Okay, nope.
I love it when you...
Yeah, so those are the unholy triforce of early internet 90s radio show memes that were... Sadly, that was what we had. That's what we had. Now you can see people do a funny dance on the subway while everyone's trying to get off the train. And that's the real shit. We've really evolved. I mean, we've really come a long way. Just like Donald Duck came a long way. When he, Anyway. I just remember at school, this stuff was repeated constantly. You know, we were always doing the Donald Duck thing and, you know, the Arnold Pizza Shop bit in high school. If you want pizza with pepperoni and bullets on it, you've come to the right place. And it was a bad Arnold impression. It wasn't like Will Sasso's. It was just terrible. Also, we finally get some new dungeon music. This dungeon music was used... It was musically referenced in Breath of the Wild, if I'm not mistaken. And then, sadly, Nintendo had to sue Nintendo when they heard it. It's really unfortunate. Death Mountain, Breath of the Wild, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Nintendo as a company, they were cool, but it's a shame they don't exist anymore. Like, I remember so many things from the 80s, like Nintendo, Skechers, It's the S, that was probably more 90s, you know, like ColecoVision. It's just a faded memory now. This works. God damn it. The blue ones are fucking awful. God, I hate them.
Uh-oh, slow down.
I'm just sharing memories of the olden times. Anyway, remember Webkins? I don't. Wait, could this be Ganon already? Yep, Jeff, I remember that. That was their dinner. It's good. Good chat message, man. If you want to hear, like, delirium, last night, when we were playing Core Keeper, things got just so stupid. Like, it turned into just full-on, like, nonsense. Hi, pussy. I'm almost afraid to reference that video, because the people that don't know the context of it are gonna be like, that's weird. Real quick, sadly, I'm going to have to give context because I'm afraid someone is gonna lose their mind, but it is a commercial. It's a PSP commercial. They tried to sell the PSP with Pussy Willows, and they gave him weird voices. We just watched the commercial stream on Sunday night, so it was pretty good. Lots of good stuff to remember and think about from that day. Oh, come on! Stop that! Yeah... Well, where's that gonna go? That goes back... They went into the TV. Oh, God, what a nightmare that was. What seemed like a very simple task turned into, like, an absolute... just fail. Remember that? Fail? Yeah, failblog.com. Cool room. Nice room. Well, at least we know this is garbage. Yeah, it was extremely annoying. Because every time the rules were established, I would move the goalposts further because I had to. You know, what do you do when an object goes through a TV on a billboard? Like, there was no precedent for that. It wasn't like Glizzy versus Montana. Eyes of Skull has a secret. Not in randomizer mode, they don't. Patra has the map. You set the rules in the beginning, you could have followed them, but you kept rewriting them. But how do you follow rules that then get altered so drastically, so quickly? Those commercials were straight up bullshit. Like, in my mind, I was trying to go for the beginning of the Captain N television program, where Captain N gets pulled through the TV. I was like, it'll just be a bunch of stuff just like that. And instead it was... very different, most of it. Whenever they went through a TV, there was always, like, some weird technicality. In one commercial, there was, like, a thing that went through the TV that wasn't even actually going through the TV. They didn't even bother to film it properly. It was the counterpart to that hockey commercial. They just filmed it going, like, to the side of the TV. I guess it was too expensive. I'll write this room again, yeah. This is where I died before. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yes, good. Healing. Very nice. Fuck. God! Yeah, I'll take that. Man, if I had bombs, I could check. Vinny, has Zelda influenced your own music? I'm sure it has. I'm sure that hearing this song as many times as I have throughout my life and the other dungeon theme has, like, subconsciously crept into the way I write music. More, I would say, more overtly Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger music, but yeah, I'm gonna say yes to that question. I mean, I've been playing video games since I was 3. I mean, poorly at 3. I probably just punched the controller. But, yeah, I don't think there's any way to escape the musical influence. Warcraft 2 had a pretty great soundtrack, too. I remember listening to that one a lot. Vinny, you're still 3. Oh, because I don't play video games as good as the chat. Yeah? Well, guess what? I use magic in Elden Ring. That's how cool I am. You know how I defeat bosses? Blood Slash! Blood Slash! Blood Slash! Okay? Then Blood Slash gets nerfed. You know how I defeat bosses now? Blood Slash! Blood Slash! Blood Slash plus 1 more Blood Slash! No, that's actually not true. If anyone has not watched my Elden Ring stuff, I am going for variety as much as possible, because I get sick of using the same weapon. So I'm trying, like, knives, not really into them. Tried. I used Reduvia for a little bit, don't really love it, but I'm going for a power stance dual knife build. One with rot and one with poison, and it's not working out. So I've tried the katana, the moonveil I've used for a couple bosses. I now mainly use the Sword of St. Trina. For anyone who doesn't want to watch 9.5 hours, the Sword of St. Trina makes people go to sleep. So you can smack them in the face with a sword and then they sleep. And I'm now experimenting with some different weapons. I got a weapon from the end of the Ronnie quests that is, like, really good. That you will see if you watch. And I know people are gonna give me shit about that. To which I say, fuck you very much, good sir. I do love to upgrade different weapons. And just today I was playing and I ended up getting a ton of smithing stones, and I was already, like, formulating which 8 more weapons do I wish to upgrade? Why isn't this door opening? The fuck? Love that Lake of Rot. Where do bad folks go when they die? Okay, I need like a full inventory of bombs for this. God damn it. Vinny, I don't think you've checked the right side of the skull. I don't think I can access the right side of the skull yet. I think I have to, like, blow up walls that I can't get to. Everyone is streaming leaked Kirby now. I don't think everyone is allowed to stream leaked Kirby. Yeah, that seems like a bad idea. No, Nintendo, they like my channel. I swear, they play Kirby leaked. They won't sue me. Be careful out there, lads, because Nintendo does not give a fuck about you or the games that you stream unless it's purchased. I think they took down some people's channels for streaming leaked Nintendo product at some point in the past. So just be careful. Yeah, other companies do too, sure. I mean, the idea of playing a game a week before it comes out and streaming it, just any game seems like a pretty bad idea. Can't wait to get the final boss spoiled by a YouTube thumbnail. I mean, people have, definitely been upset about the full sauce thumbnails in the past because we have, like, you know, 2 months after a game comes out, we may post the character fighting the final boss. Johnny's much more careful about that now, but the way we saw it was like, well, the game came out several months ago. God damn it. I need a bomb shop. And, you know, by then everyone maybe had a chance to play it. But, you know, if you're like... if you're, like, playing a leaked copy of Kirby, and then you're putting the, like, spoilery shit in the thumbnail, that's just a dick move. Well, in order for me not to have Nintendo Direct spoiled for me when I was, like, busy that day, I had to then stay off my phone entirely. Like, not even look at, like, messages, no social media, no news, nothing. Because people will post that shit. And that's not even a spoiler, that's just a direct. That's just the way the internet works. You're gonna have something that you don't want to see that will be posted. I remember when Game of Thrones was airing, and I was, like, always one to try to watch it as soon as it aired, because I didn't want spoilers, and I also wanted to, like, see it as soon as possible, because I was really into the show for a while. And, if I missed the episode, it was pretty much a guarantee that it would get spoiled for me. Someone would mention it at work, or it would be, you know, discussed in my chat if I was streaming. Like, yo, Vinny, did you see what happened to, Game of Thrones character? Yo, Ned Stark? Do you know what happened to him? I'm like, just streaming, playing a game. Ned Stark? I'm telling you, he stack dumped. He got stack dumped. I can't find a shop that sells bombs. Well, that sucks. Well, that's good. Alright, 12 bombs, that's fine. I can deal with that. One more set of bombs would be perfect. This dungeon is huge. So maybe on the way back. No. The shops are randomized. I don't know how much extent they are randomized. That's a bad sentence, but they are definitely randomized. Can't have spoilers in a piece of entertainment if the plot didn't make sense to begin with. If that's a Game of Thrones knock, I'm still gonna say that seasons 1 through 4 were well written and amazing. It only started to get, like, George just had a pension. He's like, I want to add a new character. No, George, you're focusing on 12 main characters already, and like 25 ancillary characters. No, I want one more character. George, people are gonna have to make spreadsheets to know who you're talking about. Who the fuck is Gadongo Bolongo? I don't know, but his wiener's floppy. Okay, so here's the story. The song is the Song of Ice and Fire. Here we go. So basically what happens is there's a guy named Jon Snow, and there's another guy named Jon Desert. And eventually they have to get into a fight. And then they determine the fate of the world. That sounds kind of like generic, George. You sure you want to go in that direction? And then he didn't. And then the story went completely off the rails. And no one has a better story than Bran the Broken. No one! He did a good job on Elden Ring, whatever the fuck is happening in that game. I don't know. Something's happening. There's fingers that impose the greater will, and some of them don't. And there's a queen and a witch and Ratigan and someone. I can't wait for Vadi Vidya to tell me all about what that game even means, even though I've played it for 75 hours by now. Closer to 72, I think. For me, the thing I like about FromSoft games is that it's my choice on whether or not I want to, like, even follow what the fuck is happening. You can just absorb what's happening by playing it and running into the characters and, like, environmental storytelling. I like that. I like that there are games like that. Not every game is like that, and people will actively shit on that way of storytelling. And it is confusing, and there's a lot, and it's dense. But there's a part of me that likes that I can just get lost in the world and figure things out in my head. And then if I were to, like, learn about it and then play it again another time, it may be a more deeper, enriched experience? I don't know. I don't want that for every game. If I'm playing a Final Fantasy game, or a game with like a Metal Gear game, then I want to just have the story play out how the stories usually play out. But for a game like this, I'm totally on board with that type of storytelling. Really enjoying it. Vinny, have you checked out the game Tunic yet? Well, you're in luck, chat member. I may check it out tonight if I can finish this early enough. Yeah, it was right there in the title, chat member. That's okay. You just saw it. I can't even be upset because the amount of things I miss in video games have led to an emote dedicated to the amount of things I miss in video games. We'll just keep going this way. Just have to, like, try to bomb as many walls as I can. Hope for the best. Alright, good, good, good. This room seems like bullshit. No, it's not bullshit. If you can make progress. The ways I sees it. Ah, full refill on bombs, too. Very, very good. Focused on defeating Ganon now. We're not going to talk about Donald Duck getting an oral anymore, okay?
Daddy.
Not too much, at least. Where's G-Dog? Where is G-Dog? Ah, good. This is going to lead to nowhere. This room is a room I haven't seen yet. This seems like a central nexus point. It's bats. Alright. Speaking of bats. Batman. No, I still haven't seen the Batman movie. At some point, you know what? I might not even see it in the theater. I have not been overly compelled to see that movie in the theater. It's not like when The Dark Knight was in the theater. That was like, okay, I'll go to the movie to see those. Now, I'm kind of just like, it's another Batman. We've had a lot of Batman things. And even though Pattinson is apparently good, And long movie. People said movie's good. I've heard good things. I will watch it. I just don't think I'm gonna go to the theater yet. I haven't really been overly compelled. Let's see. Please, please. Yes, good. Okay, progress. Kurt Cobain is in the movie. Did they play Something in the Way during the movie? Will you watch Batman and Robin in the theater? Honestly, if it gets re-released as a so bad it's good, like, midnight movie, yeah, I'd go to the theater to see that. Someone did a massive cut of Red Letter Media's commentary to the Batman and Robin movie. Of the whole commentary, fully edited, with lots of actually decent jokes. You know, not just Mike and Jay, but, like, decent editing. It was very enjoyable. Well, I mean, the reason I say this is because, you know, someone who isn't actually Red Letter Media trying to edit a video of Mike and Jay, they're just gonna put in, like, too much. There's a chance that they would just go, like, overdo it. And, like, put in every single meme and just Rich Evans laughing as loud as possible. It's not quite that. It's actually a little bit more restrained than that. And the editing, like, adds to it because it's all from either Batman Forever or what they're talking about directly, and when there are little gags, they're funny. Because I'd listened to that commentary, but did not watch the movie alongside of it, and now that video's good, and I have not seen them talking about Star Trek Picard episodes 2 and 3. I can't believe they're even doing that. I can't wait for Mr. Plinkett to come out of retirement again to cover the same show. Again. I have not seen an episode of Star Trek Picard Season 2, so at this point, I'm just watching what they have to say about it and living vicariously through them, and that's fine by me. They make the pain go away a little bit. They can fuck the pain away. This has to be it. We're running out of options here. I thought this dungeon would go pretty smoothly. It's not. So we're running out of options and quickly. If this room doesn't have bombable walls, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do. Shit. Yes, okay, good. Oh, thank God. Something. Good luck. We're all counting on you. Is that Leslie Nielsen? There's a YouTube channel I watch sometimes that did a really good Leslie Nielsen mini documentary. I wish I could remember the name of the channel, but they cover, like, cult classic movies and almost cult classics. And the Leslie Nielsen documentary was fantastic. I remember taking them for granted because it was like, we'd get a new Leslie Nielsen movie every year, and they looked like shit, and most of them were. Hats off entertainment, there you go. But, man, I do miss that style of movie. Police Squad is fantastic. Who's the new Zucker? Like, does anyone even make comedy movies anymore? Like, are there comedy movies? Did the fucking reference movies kill comedy? You know which ones I'm talking about. Remember this? Not another teen movie, superhero movie, disaster movie, cock movie. Marvel? I guess Marvel is the new comedy movies. Oh yeah, well there was Borat. Dew Cox movie. Yeah, I'm talking about, when I say cock movie, I mean Dewey Cox. John C. Reilly. That Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly movie that came out. It was the, what, Sherlock Holmes one? That pretty much put an end to that stuff. Jackass Forever. Okay, yeah, I consider that. That works. The Suicide Squad movie was funny. But it's also, it's supposed to be kind of a not the old one, God no, never that one, but I'm talking about the one that James Gunn did. It's still, at the end of the day, trying to be like a funny superhero movie, and it's not like a comedy first. Just, the Zuckers made such good movies, like Top Secret, Airplane. I just miss shit like that. Wow, Ganon just does not want to reveal himself. Alright, Mel Brooks, yeah. Mel Brooks is great. I heard, like, dinosaur roars from down here. There's this way? Yep. Yeah, yep. Ganon is nearby, I can sense it. I think Ganon is here. I don't call out subs, and I appreciate it. As I always say, save your money for charity whenever we do a charity event. I'm sure the audience appreciates it, and, thank you. But I don't say thank you to get more. I'm not gonna be running like a train. Whatever the fuck. Whatever they do these days on Twitch. But thank you for your generosity. Did I bomb through there and not go through there? That's probably where Ganon is. Or he's just up here. That's quite possible, too. Yep. Here we go, everybody. This is it. Yep. It was time. Cool noise, right? That'll rearrange your brain. It's not that hard in this game. He just hits kind of hard, but that's pretty much it. The dungeon is harder than Ganon. Oh, fuck. We still gotta find Zelda. Oh no. Usually Zelda is just right above the Ganon room. Oh no. Oh no. Vinny, you did. It's the left eye. Oh, is she there now? Good law. Let's see. Hopefully chat member was correct. Chat member, why do you lie? Tell me why you lie. Oh, here it is. You were right, chat member. Technically, it was one above the eye. Thanks, Link. You're the hero of Hyrule. Finally, peace returns to Hyrule. This ends the story. And there was never another game in this series. It was just one of those weird one-offs that came out. Bum 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 bum. End of The Legend of Zelda 1. Saturn Valley from Earthbound. That's the flute, the whistle noise. I love the pile of ash that the Triforce is just sticking out of. It's like dead Ganon. Just a pile of dead Ganon. Or it's the salsa for the Dorito. Well, anyway, that was fun. Excuse me. That was pretty good. Hope you enjoyed watching Zelda Rando. It had some pretty annoying moments, but a lot of it was me forgetting where things were. There are ways to make this even more randomized to the point where it's extremely, extremely chaotically random. And I just kind of kept it somewhat random. The overworld was random, the dungeons were random, the enemies were slightly randomized in their health. But there are ways to fuck this up in such tremendously annoying possibilities that you could just run this forever and never get bored. Ever. Maybe one day. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back with Tunic. Let's take a look. Let's see. Maybe it's good. Someone... What's this BRB that someone made? Alright. Never mind. That's for a different time.
Who's your
Be back in just a couple minutes.